travelers of Sheba hope. They are ashamed because they were confident. They come there and are disappointed, for you have now become nothing. You see my calamity and are afraid. Have I made me a gift? Or from your wealth, offer a bribe for me? Or deliver me from the adversity hand, or redeem me from the land of the ruthless. Teach me, and I will be silent. Make me understand how I have gone astray. How forceful are upright words, but what does reproof from you reprove? Do you think that you can reprove words when the speech is despairing man? When the speech of a despairing man is wind? You would even cast lots over the fatherless and bargain over your friend. But now be pleased and look at me, for I will not lie to your face. Please turn, let no injustice be done. Turn now my vindication at a stake. Is there any injustice on my tongue? Cannot my palate discern the cause of calamity? Well,
but did he ask his friends for money? No. Did he ask his friends for a bride? No. Did he ask his friends for anything in return? No.
what?
He's saying, leave me. This is mine to bear.
So you think he's being a pretty good guy here?
Yeah. He's trying to be a pretty good guy and be nice and subtle with his friends and not lash out at them like a little snake.
Really?
Really. Did you want to continue his answer to his friends, or are we going to do that at a later time?
Well, refresh my memory. How much does Job know about what the devil said to God and what God has done?
0.
Okay. Now, is that fair?
Is that fair that Job doesn't know? That he was a pawn?
Is it fair that this is going on and he doesn't know?
I don't think it's fair to Job, but Job was a chosen one because God knew he was strong in his faith and would never turn against him and would never cry out, why me? Why me? Why are you doing this to me? Why have you turned your back against me?
All right.
He's not saying that. He's accepted it. I keep telling you, he's accepted it. His friends can't accept it because his friends think he did something. His friends are saying, get on your hands and knees and ask God for forgiveness. And he's like, I've told him to not look at me ever again. If I have wronged you in some way, I'm sorry. Let it be over. But he's continuing to allow me to live. And I'm not understanding why I, as horrible of a person that I am, why would I have to continue going on living? If I've hurt you in some way, be done with me. Let it be over. Curse the moment I was conceived.
Let me ask you this. As I said to you, as I acknowledged my shame, Job exists, and Job is considered righteous. Now, that's a big deal because there's only three people in the Bible. Daniel, Ezekiel, and Job that are considered righteous. So it's a big deal.
It is. And his conduct through this out proves it.
I was just going to ask you that. You think, well, we'll see. I don't think,
I know,
no,
you
that-
have a hard time with Job.
no, wait a minute now, wait a minute, before you smile too much.
You know it's true.
God gets very upset with Job. Really upset, as you'll see.
Why do you go to the end?
Well, I'm not rooting for the audience. But here's my question. Where exactly, if you had a pinpoint, what in your mind, let's just get the overall done with. In your mind, by your criteria, what makes Job righteous? And what do you think righteousness is to God?
I have no idea what righteousness is to God.
Okay.
I don't know why he was righteous. All I do know is that he never put the fault on someone other than himself. And he accepted it. But he couldn't understand what it was he did. He's racking his brain. He's going insane trying to figure out what he did wrong. And whatever that one little thing is, if he accidentally kicked a pebble somewhere and he didn't know about it, well, he's sorry now because he didn't know that when he was 3 years old, he kicked this pebble that should have moved. So just be done with it. I made a mistake I shouldn't have done. And that's all he's saying. And yeah, God gets mad. Why? Because Job finally stood up
Right.
for himself
Right.
and said, enough is enough.
All right, we're going to remember what you said and talk about it later.
Okay, are we going to finish this
We did never-
comeback?
What?
Job continues with his answer.
I know.
To
we're,
his
we're-
friend.
We're going to do number 7. Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, what we're trying to do in this little series here is show the backside drama of our relationship. And as they say in the Marines, hell is for heroes.
No, we're trying to do Bible study.
Oh, that's right, that too. Okay, we're going to do number 7, okay? Has not man a hard service on earth? And are not his days like the days of a hired hand? Like a slave who longs for the shadow, and like a hired hand who looks for his wages.
Ah, see? He knows life is going to be hard. He accepts it. This is just one of those hard times. He accepts it. Keep going.
Like a slave who longs for the shadow, and like a hired hand who looks for his wages. So I am allotted months of emphasis, and nights of mercy are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise? But the night is long, and I am full of tossing till the dawn. My flesh is clothed with worms and dirt. My skin hardens, then breaks out afresh. My days are swifter than the weaver's shuttle, and come to their end without hope. Remember that my life is a breath. My eyes will never again see good. The eyes of him who sees me will behold me no more. While your eyes are on me, I shall be gone. Comment?
He's just saying, this is how I am now. My skin hardens, falls off, and there's flesh skin underneath. I mean, he's really suffering badly. He's wishing to die. He can't die. He can't sleep. He's tossing and turning on them. He's suffering. He's suffering, and he knows it. And all he wants to do is die. But he's not. Next.
Okay, so you're defending John.
Why wouldn't I?
Good question. We'll get back to that later.
What? You haven't lived a life like this. Obviously. When you lived a horrible life as he
Yes.
is now, you will learn to take it. It's like a grain of salt being dug into your skin over and over and over. After a while, it loses its sting and you become used to it.
Let me ask you a question. Get rid of your bitterness. Get rid of all that blah blah stuff today that you bring, and just listen to me. Very serious question. In your book, I'm not doing this to advertise your book. But if you read the book, you'll see what I'm saying. It's a very serious question. It really is. Are you ready for a serious question? I'm serious. Are you ready?
No.
That's good. In your book, it's amazing how you don't, unless you just kept it out, it's totally uplifting, it's not bitter, it's different than the average book. The way you lived your life. Not only was God in your life, he must have cushioned it, because it's almost like, why doesn't she just kill the guy, whatever, or her family? And you don't. Since that time, okay,